Greetings, everyone. We all grew up around all kinds of men, but most of them weren't even dominant or masculine, or someone we can look up to, about whom we can say, I want to be like him. No, but maybe, just once in your life, you might have met a masculine guy who was jacked or something, or who was kind, with a nice smile. If I have to explain better, then just imagine yourself as a 6-year-old kid who got separated from your mom in a show or something. But then a guy approaches you. He goes on his knees, gives you a warm smile. He has kind of deep voice, but he softens his voice and then asks you, "Are you lost, kid? Where is your mom?" And then you tell him that you got lost. And then he buys you a chocolate or something and then helps you find your mom. That's the kind of masculinity I'm talking about. That's the kind of guy I look up to and I want to be. There are a lot of traits to become someone like him. I'll make a separate video of how to become more masculine and a masculine guy. But today, what I'm gonna talk about is what not to do. Like, if I have to put it in another way, what masculine men doesn't do. So let's start. The first thing would be neglecting health and fitness. In the story I just told you, you can't be imagining a skinny fat guy approaching you or a fat guy approaching you. You must have imagined a guy with a nice physique. Masculine men don't cheat on their diet. They don't go and eat fried or some fried chicken nuggets or something. They have a clean diet. They have a really good diet. They stay disciplined and they got a fine physique. Coming up to the next thing, it would be following thirst traps. Almost each and every social media we will see, most of the time there will be women shaking their asses. That's all. And most men fall for it. Like, you are watching something on social media and then you saw a girl dancing in front of you. The next thing you'll be watching, the next thing you'll see is you watching Pornhub and beating your meat like crazy. Pathetic. You can't even imagine how miserable you look while beating your meat or something. I would say just stay away from those things. The best advice would be just stay away from all the social medias. YouTube is fine, but everything else you should remove it. And especially YouTube long ones, not the YouTube shorts or something, because they added a new feature. Like, that's something else. The third thing would be playing the victim. Masculine men take responsibilities for everything they do. They don't play the victim like the conditions were like this, that's why I couldn't do. They admit their mistakes. They even apologize. They take responsibility of everything they do, especially their mistakes. They don't play the victim. Okay, so the fourth thing would be being indecisive or passive. Like, just imagine yourself how weird you look when you are trying to be passive or indecisive. Just say directly if you want to ask that girl out. Just be direct that you are interested in her. If you don't want to go with someone, don't make excuses that you are busy or something. Just say it to them that you won't be able to come, that you don't want to come. If you don't want that friend to follow you or be with you, then just ask him to leave. Just be direct, don't be passive. Like, you can't imagine a masculine guy being passive, like, hey, I am kinda busy, that's why you should go without me. Like, do you understand? You should be direct, not passive. Okay, so the next thing would be being arrogant or cocky. Like, remember the story I just told you in the beginning of this video? You can't imagine a guy being arrogant or cocky in front of you when you are lost, when you're scared. That's not what masculinity is. Masculinity is being kind. that if someone remembers you, they won't remember a handsome face or something. They'll remember he looked kind. That's the first thing that should come in people's mind when they think about you. You are not some cocky or arrogant bastard. You are meant to be great. So just focus on it, okay? And this next thing would be chasing women. Men, masculine men. They don't chase women. They just ask them directly out. They either date them or marry them. They don't chase women like simps. And what you should do is don't ask that girl out yet. First, make yourself better. At least get a V-shaped physique, fix your diet, and be mentally prepared for all those things which will come if you come into a relationship. You got to be responsible and mature. You can't be immature and come into a relationship. So stop chasing women. That's the first thing you should do. Don't be scrolling your social media, and whenever you see the pic of a woman or a woman dancing, just liking it. No, that's not how it works. Make yourself so good that a woman reacts when they see you. At least they'll just look at you twice. Make yourself so good. Okay. So the next thing is instant gratification. Okay, so this is the last thing and the most important thing in this video. Instant gratification. You are far greater than you think. You're meant to be great. You're not some pathetic guy who is into instant gratification. Masculine men doesn't support instant gratification. Even I don't support instant gratification. I support delayed gratification. Just start eating your veggies, meat or nuts or anything. Just start eating healthy. It won't give you pleasure at the moment, but it'll make you feel better after years. You'll thank yourself for going to the gym, lifting those weights, for being strong, for being in shape. There are a lot of things which you can do. Everything that takes time is worth your while. And everything which gratifies you instantly will cost you something, either your soul, your health, or anything. You can't be beating your meat and thinking that you'll feel really good after a while. You can't be beating your meat and you'll think that my testosterone will go up and I'll be good with girls. They can literally smell if you fap. It will just look in your face that you have been fapping around. It's not just about fapping, it's about your diet, it's about your health, and a lot of more things. Your focus. Focusing on a single thing. It won't give you instant gratification. Well, everything gives you pleasure, either right now or later. Even the mistakes you do. Okay, so that's all for today. Those were a few things masculine man doesn't do and you should avoid to. I'll see you in the next video. Till then, remember to breathe.